can we take a break? They're like, no.
A break?
Yeah.
You'd
well,
never
yeah,
survive. Thank God didn't make you a woman. You would not survive childbirth.
I agree. I don't think.
Can we take a break like it's a tattoo session? Honey, this is an ultrasound to see if you have cancer. Can we take a break? Take
so,
5.
Hey, I was like, just a pause. Just give me a second to breathe here.
A breath. A clock tick.
A clock tick. Give me a clock tick. You're rubbing all up and down my tumor.
Pushing all up and down that tumor right there, rubbing all.
Yeah. You're squishing my tumor here. Give me a second. All right.
Hey, Billy.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back, Billies. Welcome back.
So
Happy December.
Happy December. If you made it to episode 2, thank you. You might be thinking, hey, things look a little different than last time.
Well, if you're watching, I'm showing you my red bottom, aka my boot. I broke my foot. I broke my foot, y'all. Here in the South, here in the source, I broke my foot. I'll go ahead and just tell you real quick. I was putting up Christmas decorations a couple days before Thanksgiving. I was jumping on and off a ladder, and I went to go run my 6 miles, and I was like, that didn't feel very good. And my mom was like, well, I'm busy, so you can drive yourself to the orthopedic. So I drove myself to the orthopedic and got an x-ray, and they're like, yep, broke your foot. So I had to call up my work. I feel a little disheveled, which we'll get into a little bit. But yeah, so I just logistic-wise, I'm here till the new year. So this might be the background for a couple of eps. But y'all, my dad is the cutest ever. My dad has a great setup.
Let's talk about how crazy good Grainger looks.
I wish I could turn around and show you guys.
Amazing.
I wish I could show you. Well, I would just post a picture on my Instagram story. We'll show it whenever this episode's releases. I'll like take a video of it. But my dad has a camera, the laptop, the mic, like. Because my dad is a video guy. Like, he's been in video production services, like, his whole life. And he's got me set up.
So we're gonna have to take some notes from Papa Grainger or Papa Russell.
I might have to ask for some stuff for Christmas. Just because it looks so good. So
in the spirit of rolling with the punches, we decided this episode would be all about what to do and how you feel when life throws you a big old curveball. Because guess what? We've experienced some curveballs in our lives.
Yep. Ryan
No pun intended.
You know what? Pun intended.
You know what? Pun intended. You'll understand that pun in a few minutes.
Intended. It was intended.
It was intended. So we'll just jump right on in. How are you feeling, Grainger?
I'm a little distraught, a little disheveled. Today's the best I have felt. When it first happened, I like didn't believe it. Like, I was like walking around and shit. I'm like, there's no way. Like, I can't believe this. And then of course, because I was supposed to fly to back to New York, like the day or two after it happened. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, so I came home. I was freaking out a little bit. I was talking with my mom. I was like, what do I do about work? Because I was just on a family vacation from work. So I'd already missed about 2 weeks of work. And earlier in the year, I got eye surgery. So I missed like about a month of work as well. So I'm like, holy shit, I'm going to have to call them up again and be like, I broke my foot. Now, the thing about this, though, I thought about the possibility of like maybe going back to the city, like kind of taking it chill at work and whatnot. But then I'm like, this might be a transplant problem. But I was like, oh my gosh, even my like 7-minute walk to the subway when I'm supposed to be off of my foot. I'm not supposed to be on my foot. Thinking about walking to the subway with this damn boot on, walking up the my 3 flights of stairs, just like logistics like that. I'm like, oh my God, how can you be injured in New York City? That sounds so ignorant and privileged, but like, I'm like, oh my God, how can you? Because I think about it, I ain't never seen a person on crutches Or walking around the city.
That's
No,
true.
I ain't never seen nobody with a boot on
No,
walking up them subway stairs. I'm like, damn. So where are they at and how did they do it? And it
how do
couldn't be
they do
me.
it?
Um,
Well,
and
my
I know
friend,
myself. I push too hard, so I know I have to chill. I know I have to chill.
my
So,
friend just broke her foot last year,
Katie.
and
Oh,
no, my other
well,
friend,
you
she
said
like
just broke her foot last year.
it wasn't that long ago, but she's a transplant, and she lives on a 4 flight set of stairs, no elevator, and she was huffing and puffing her way up and down those stairs every day with her little boot, broken foot.
See,
Um,
now I feel like a weenie. So I'm like, I'm not
no,
doing
no, no, no,
that.
wait, don't feel like a weenie. I-
I'm like, shit.
well,
Well,
it's
if
also
she did
different.
it, I guess I can.
Well, it's also different if you're also,
Well, I'm also
you're,
here. I broke this shit here. So
yeah,
I'm staying my ass here.
yeah. And I'm pretty sure her family lives upstate or like around. I don't know where they live, but they're around, I think.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, no,
It's
mine.
also different when your family's close to you
Yeah.
and they can like help. Like if my folks were in Queens, I'd be like, "Hey, I need help with my broken foot," and I'm sure they could
Oh,
like,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because like the first
um,
night I like slept with my mom because my parents' bedroom is downstairs. Because she was like, I don't want you walking up those stairs. Even, mind you, and 2 hours before, you got to drive yourself. You got to go drive yourself. So I drove myself to the orthopedic with a broken fucking foot, got a boot on, walked myself out, hopped in the car, drove on home, hobbled in the house. I was like, hey, it's broken. And then my mom was
no,
like, oh my God, we got to set you up a
yes,
pallet. We got to do this and that. And she's like, oh my God, oh my God. And she bought me all these gingerbread houses. Like just the,
oh,
that is when the Southern mother comes out right there.
that's when the Southern mother. Well, also that's very Southern mother of her to like, you're fine, rub some dirt in it, and then when it's like real, they're like, because. So this a little spoiler for a little. If you don't know, I had testicular cancer, which we'll talk about in this episode as a curveball. But after my third round of treatment, it was Friday night, and I was feeling very dehydrated, and I was trying to eat a little bit of salad at our front table
What the hell you
or
eating a
in
damn
our
salad?
because that's all I could scarf down. I couldn't eat nothing. I need some. No, I was looking for plain. Like I was like, I need no flavor. I just need something
Piece of
slight. So
toast?
I that's all. I ate toast and
Okay.
lettuce.
Toasted salad. Rabbit.
Toast and salad. Well, actually, not. I didn't even eat the salad because I ended up chonking it up because I couldn't handle it.
Oh,
Um,
honey.
but I was eating. I was eating at the trying to eat this little salad at our kitchen table, and my mom is on the phone with my aunt Jackie, and I started being like, "Oh, this isn't good." So
Not
I
feeling well.
hobble on over. I hobble on over to our kitchen sink. This is gonna be gross, but if you
Okay.
close your ears if you don't like gross
Trigger
things.
warning.
Trigger warning. Um, so I'm standing over our sink and I'm like, I can't move. And my mom's on the phone yapping away. And I'm like, hey, and I'm like, hey mom, can you like can you get a chair? I don't think I can like stand much longer. And she's like, she's on the phone, she pulls a chair. And so I sit in the chair and I'm like throwing my guts up in the sink and I'm
Yakking.
dehydrated and I literally am about to pass out and I'm like, hey, get off the phone. hey, hey,
Hey, hang up.
I said, hey, can you hang up? And so my mom was like, ah. And so she hangs up. She comes around and she sees me, eyes rolled back in the back of my head, ghost white face. I passed out. Like I passed out at this point. And she was like, oh no. And so she called.
Oh,
She was like, oh. And so she called our neighbor, who is a good friend of ours, and she's also a nurse. And
oh,
she came
great.
over, and like I was like, it was so dramatic. I was like lying on the floor. They were like taking my blood pressure every 5 minutes. I was like sipping Gatorade, and I regained consciousness
Oh,
finally.
honey.
And then I had to go. I had to go to the the ER. I had to go to the ER. It was dramatic, but
But that's what it takes for a Southern
that's what
mom
it
to believe
takes.
you.
And once they believe you, though, You're
then they're
waiting
on
on
it.
you're waiting on
On
hand
it.
and foot. Yeah.
On it. On it. But then my mom forgets, like, she's like, I need, because my neighbor was out of town last week, and she was like, I need you to go run down to her house real quick and go walk down to her house and pick up her oh, I forgot. I'm sorry, honey. And then, hey, I need you to help me. Oh, I forgot. You can't, she keeps wanting me to do
You
all
can't
this
move.
shit. I'm like, Mama, I can't. She's like, I know. Because I am my mom's helper.
Yeah,
I come
you
home, I
are.
get put to work.
You-
I get put to work, which I love. I mean, I love doing things for my mom.
Mhm.
So she's kind of like, also like really bummed about it because,
She ain't
you know,
gonna
damn
help.
well can't. No, I'm not. I mean, I can do some things, like I can sit and do stupid shit like tie the ornament, just, geriatric shit with the
Yeah.
hands.
That's the other thing I hated, because when I was on after my surgery and chemo, I was on bed rest. I was laid up in our big blue chair and I couldn't move.
In that big blue chair.
And I needed like this walker to go to the shower with.
Oh,
Um,
honey.
it's all in the past.
Listen, it's
But
God gives his toughest
toughest
battles
to
toughest
strongest soldiers. And he sure
That's
did.
right.
I said, okay, maybe
Hallelujah.
I said, I don't know if I'm this tough, but let's ease up. Yeah, when you sit there and like I can't work out, I can't do anything active.
I didn't realize how I mean, I knew I was active, but I didn't actually realize how much I depended on being active.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, holy shit, like I'm going stir crazy from it. Again, today's a good day, but I was crashing out. Yesterday, crashing out. I was like, I'm blowing up. I'm like, I need that GLP-1 stat. Give me that shit now, because all I'm doing is eating. My metabolism's trash. Sitting. I gotta stop wearing my Apple Watch. Stand up, bitch. I can't.
You're also depressed as hell because you can't
So
move.
depressed, and I can't move, and I'm just, I just I feel like a waste. I feel like a waste, and so grateful for movement, and it's something that I preach all the time. It's my career, preaching, movement, bodies, but it is so damn true. And especially like even for something like cancer, like you have no idea how it affects you, how it will affect you and what you have and had until it happens to you. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where truly, until you experience it, you're like, oh damn.
Yeah. And I've never been more grateful for my health in my life.
Health, all of it, small things.
Every day when I wake up and I have to get up early to go to work, and I'm like, ugh, but then I remind myself, I'm like, you know what? At least I don't have cancer. At least I get to get up and be inconvenienced.
Yes, it is a privilege to be inconvenienced. It is a privilege to be tired. It's all that shit.
Let him know.
It's all that shit. I'm just trying, man. I'm trying.
Well, and it's hard to do when you're in the rut of it. It's hard to like see that.
It is, but I'm trying. My best friend. I called my best friend Peter the other day. And, he's like, maybe this is a good opportunity to, explore something new or something old. So I've been back in my craft era, my creative era, which I did realize being back home, I didn't realize how much I didn't really tap into my creative, a creative outlet in the city, because it's so busy with grind. I mean, this is a creative outlet, but the grind, the work, all that stuff. So having a lot of downtime, I'm like, oh, wait. So I've been back in. My mom and I've been having pottery days, like making clay shit, painting, doing all kind of Christmas crafts. So that's been really, that's been really great. My dad gave me a little project. I mean, they're treating me like they're just trying to give me these damn tasks. He's like, he walked in the other day, he said, Grainger, I think I got a craft for you. I said, what you got for me, Dad? He's probably excited to tell me. So we have above me, it is some redneck shit. I'm going to have to show y'all at some point. We have above me this whole train track up connected to my ceiling, and we have like a moving train. It's not on right now because it's loud as shit. And my dad has been really into like tweaking them and like
Cute.
like getting new train cars and shit.
Love.
And last year on this little train car, he put a bunch of little Christmas trees. But this year he's like, I think I want to do presents. So I got a task for you. He was like, I'd like for you to make me about a dozen or so of little tiny Christmas presents that the train can carry. And I'm like, done. Got it.
Done.
Got it.
I'll
But
have
you
it
know,
on your desk by the end of the day.
it's like I'm a little sick orphan child. I got something for you.
I got a craft for you to do, sweetie.
And I'm like, I'm like, yay.
Yeah. It's like that TikTok sound of the baby noise that's going to like trending right now.
Which
Where
one?
it's just like yeah.
That's you. You're
out.
a big baby.
I'm cutting that out. I can't believe I just did. I'm cutting that shit out.
Don't cut it out. But curveball. It's all been a curveball. And you know what? The more curveballs happen.
Yep.
You know? And there's just something about a curveball that honestly you got to be grateful for. Because again, if I didn't break my foot, I would not have even realized the gratitude I have for movement, the gratitude I have for able body, the gratitude I have for making tiny gifts for the train.
Gratitude I have for my crafts.
Yes, for my little crafts.
Little crafts. It really does. It put things in perspective, especially when you're someone who I feel like we are both very career driven people.
Yeah.
But like I remember when I came back from cancer, I like took a step back and I was like, oh, I don't care about I care about it, but I was like, my spending time with my friends and my family, I was like, oh, that's so much more important than my silly career. Yeah.
Priority.
It really like showed me.
That's what kind of sparked even this and your love for, sorry to interrupt, but like your passion for your production company and realizing, oh my God, doing, because we talked about on one of the last pods about our love letter to our theater self, about, it's not, doing these shitty little summer stocks it's not end game,
No.
It's not end game.
And some people love it. I loved it. I love doing them. But I was like,
but once you're near death, you're like, I got more important shit.
I said, and I was like, I don't love them that much.
I didn't love it that much.
And I wanted to find something else, because when you're an actor, you're giving up your holidays, you're giving up your weddings, you're giving up, you're sacrificing so much time with your family. And I was
getting
like,
sick like that, you're like, you know what? No, because these could be my last.
Yeah. And I don't know about that. I don't think they'll be my last.
Come on. I'm sure you thought about that. I'm sure you thought about it.
No. I mean, yeah.
A little bit. You're like,
I said, Lord, I will not die.
Lord, I lift my hand on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. It came from heaven to earth to show the way. Sorry, I'm about to bust down.
But yes, I very much discovered, I realized I would much rather spend time with my friends and my family and go on trips and do that and go to people's weddings and go to graduations than the old way.
Then be tree number 3 for $30 a week.
Yeah. Or even if I was like lead number 1 and I was like
yeah, true. 8 shows a week.
Yeah, 8 shows a week is tough. And I'm not saying I would never want to do that again, because I'm still auditioning and with still.
Yeah, and if they're like, hey, do you want to come be lead number 1? And yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, like I would still do. I'm still pursuing it, but it's much less important to me now than my relationships.
I love to downplay something that I know I'll never really achieve. But this is the thing, though. If Broadway called me out right now, I love theater. I've always been my passion. I will live and breathe by the theater. But listen, a curveball will really make you simmer, make you, grounded, feel optimistic, all that. But the moment shit gets good, I've always loved it.
I've always loved this. I've always been an actor. I never left. It's always been inside of me. Touch me.
I sang that the other day for my aunt on karaoke. I did.
Like what, Thanksgiving?
Yeah, so my mom has this newfound half-sister. And
Curveball.
no, big curveball. That's like a dude, even in adult lives, like it's not even about our curveballs, but watching our parents get thrown curveballs. Like my dad went through cancer. That was crazy. No, like literally once your frontal lobe closes, it's all curveballs. And you're just dodging this shit left and right, like catching strays. That's all it is. You know, I think back to what my curveballs were in high school and middle school. I wish I could go back to that myself and just slap her in the face, girl. An Instagram like is not a curveball. A boy in the hallway is not a curveball. Stage 4 melanoma cancer is a curveball.
That's a curveball. And you know, some kids got that's a curveball.
You know what I'm saying? Skipping the lunch line ain't a damn curveball. Not having that eraser from the school fair.
Oh, not going on the field trip. That's a curveball. Getting 8 hours of detention. That's not a curveball.
Curveball. Not a curveball.
That's because you were stupid.
That's a water balloon.
That's
it's a water balloon.
It's a water balloon. Curveball? No. What? That's just a sprinkle. If you can't handle your best friend giving her BFF necklace to someone else in the 6th grade, wait till you get cancer, bitch.
Wait till the diagnosis, ho. Wait till you go to jail.
That's a curveball.
I mean, it is, and I guess I could be open about it. My parents are... Guys, I did go to jail. Maybe we could talk about it on another pod.
Yeah, we'll save that one.
If it gets enough traction, we'll save that. But sharing a cellmate with someone... sharing a cell with someone named Unique. That's a curveball.
That's a curveball.
For 6 hours. But yeah, back to my aunt. My mom has this like newfound family. Not really newfound because she's like kind of known her whole life, but they finally connected. Her name's Benet. I love her. She's my mom's half sister. And we've been a lot more in contact with her. Like hanging out with her. She lives in Long Beach Island. LBI. So we went and visited her last summer, and she was just here for... Oh, you burping?
Yeah, sorry.
And yeah, she was just here for like the week before Thanksgiving. So she was like, I want you to sing. I was like, at first I was like, no, I can't. I don't do that.
Don't make me sing.
And then I was like, touch me. I mean, I sang like 8 songs. But theater has never been my life. I always knew it would never be here.
Wait, I got a curveball yesterday.
Let's hear it, Boo.
So I've always had good teeth.
I'll let you know if it's a water balloon or a curveball.
Yeah, you let me know if it's a water balloon or a curveball. So I've always had good teeth. I only got like I've had one
Show
cavity.
me your teeth. Lady Gaga? Sorry.
Is that Lady Gaga?
Yeah, show me your teeth.
Okay.
Show me your teeth. Show me your teeth. We're gonna cut that. Keep going.
So
Keep going.
I went to the dentist, and for the first time since chemo, because I used to go every 6.
Sorry.
Damn. I used to go every 6 months, but then I ran out. I'm not on my parents' insurance anymore, and my insurance doesn't.
Trips to the dentist.
Ran out of trips to the dentist, and my insurance doesn't cover dental. But then I found this thing called Wally. I know, so I bought it, and I went yesterday, and I've only ever had the one cavity when I was a kid. I've always had good teeth, but I knew chemo messes up your teeth, and I was so nervous. Guess how many cavities I have?
You have like 7.
I don't have 7.
Oh, you have 4.
I have 4. 4 cavities.
That guy.
I know, and there's like some gum issues.
Some inflammation of the gum.
Yeah, so I have to go back for 3 rounds. So two of the cavities are like baby cavities that they can take care of without drilling.
Okay.
So they're gonna do that, and then they have to go and like mess with my gums on the other 2, and then I have to go find another dentist to do the actual like drilling of the 2 bad cavities.
Whoa, so you were at some fake dentist or something? What do you mean you got to find another dentist to drill?
No,
drill dentist?
So this...
we're dentists, but we don't have any tools. We just got the mirrors.
No,
we can just take a look.
This dentist I go to is like, you pay like $150 for the year, and you can
Yeah,
have
no wonder
unlimited.
they're not drilling.
Well, you can have
They're not
unlimited.
qualified.
Give me a second, girl. You can have unlimited cleanings, and I really liked the cleanings that they did. They do teeth whitening. They do teeth like Invisalign. They just don't do like they'll do small cavities and like other stuff, but they don't do like full on drilling cavities or like root canals. So they're like, you're gonna have to find someone else to do that. And I'm like, all right. So I got to figure that out. Curveball.
That's a curveball, honey.
I was like, just take him out. Give me veneers.
Go on, give me fresh shit.
Just give me veneers.
Fresh shit right there. Go on and pop them out. Fresh shit.
Give me a grill.
Tooth gem. Do you guys? Hi, do you guys do tooth gems?
Hi, do you guys do tooth gems? No, this is we're here to clean your teeth, honey.
Babes, you have 4 cavities. I don't think you
Babes, hey, sweetie, take care of your nasty ass, gross 4 cavity teeth, and then we'll talk about tooth gems.
Can I say something real quick? I have a feeling you might cut this because I'm always saying some mean shit. You know, don't glue on a tooth gem. If
Didn't you just do that?
Yes, but I'm about to say, don't. If you don't floss, let me put it this way.
Oh.
If you don't floss your teeth, let's not do a tooth gem. Let's not decorate the teeth if you're not flossing. You know what I'm saying?
I personally am not a flosser.
Okay. Well, we got to get on that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if you, like, you're not gonna.
It's my one flaw. I don't floss. I brush my teeth. I just don't floss, which probably is what led to my gums needing repair.
Your gum disease.
My gum disease. So don't be. I'm starting a new floss journey. Everyone should floss.
Yeah, I floss. I floss every morning, every night. Sometimes not in the morning, but every night. Every night.
I love that. And you know what? I'm probably and maybe I'll do that too.
You should. That should be. This is your sign. If you're listening to your New Year's resolution, floss your fucking teeth. You know what I'm saying?
That way you can get a tooth gem.
And you won't have any curveballs thrown at you.
And you won't have any curveballs.
Let me think if I've had any more, except besides my broken foot. Let me think. What day is it today? Tuesday? When did I break my foot? I got the diagnosis sometime last week.
Well, how I found out was, so we have a little group chat with all of our friends for a Friendsgiving that we were having.
That was sad. FOMO.
I wake up and she's like, "Hey guys, I won't be there. I broke my foot and I'm not gonna be there." And I said,
I was like, "I'm dealing with that."
Hold on, girl. I was like, "What is?" I went into overdrive. I was like, I had to restrain myself because I was like, I have to give Grainger some space to like process this.
I needed some space.
So like, I know, and I was like, I know you did. So I was like, I gotta give her some space. So I'm gonna text out this message and I'm gonna schedule it for 3 days later. So
you can schedule messages?
Yeah. So that way when she reads it, we can get on top of what's gonna happen.
And all I responded was, "I'll call you."
And then she
and
never
guess what? Never called. I will say I had so many people reach out because I posted on my Instagram because, you know, I have so many clients at Orange Theory. Like, I would never want to just take a month off and not tell them. You know, I told them, "Hey, I'm going to be gone for Thanksgiving." So I was like, I need to make an announcement, you know, to let people know what's going on. Because I care about these people. So I made an Instagram story. I was like, "Hey, y'all, I broke my foot. So I'm not going to see y'all till the new year." And I had so many responses. I haven't even got through all of them. So genuinely, so many people were so kind and caring about it. And I have yet to get back to people. But I was down bad for the first like 3 or 4 days. I really was. Like, I was MIA. There's so many people I have not texted back yet. Because like just my routine just got to a halt. And like, you know, I'm here at home. I didn't bring anything I don't have enough fucking clothes. I've been washing the same shit over and over. I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to go shopping. Oh, Mom.
When I went home, I was supposed to be home. I'll get into the story. But I was supposed to be home for 3 days, was there for 6 months, and I had nothing with me.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Did you buy shit?
No, my roommate brought it down. Because I'll get into it once we get there. But yeah, I was able to figure it out.
Okay. Well, why don't you just get into it now?
Well, were you finished with your story?
Yeah, I just don't have anything. I don't have enough panties.
Been there, sister.
currently there right now. But that's more of a water balloon. I can get panties.
That's more of where did this? I love that this water balloon just came.
I just made that shit up. Right, straight off the dome.
Straight off the dome, water balloon, not a curveball.
Because a curveball is like, when that baseball shit be coming at you 180 miles per hour.
Out of nowhere, out of a curve.
Water balloon stings for a second, but it's a little drizzle.
Yeah.
This shit right here. You hear that? That's an 8-pound cast right there.
That's an 8-pound curveball right there.
That's an 8-pound curveball right there. I shouldn't be doing that either. But yeah, I just didn't bring shit with me. I didn't prepare. It's the holidays. I have Christmas gifts in my apartment. I left shit in the fridge. I had a voice memo with my roommate. I'm like, girl, throw all that shit out. I'm like, if I left anything, just throw it out, this is a privilege. This is more of a water balloon, but I was so excited to decorate my apartment for Christmas. I bought so many new decorations. And guess what? I honed into my Southern hospitality and I purchased a Christmas duvet cover. Hello Kitties.
Oh.
So I was not able to enjoy it. I put it on actually right before I left. So I was able to enjoy it for like 2 days. Because I was like, when I come back, it'll be almost December.
Yeah.
Just sitting there, right? It's on my bed, all made all pretty, Hello Kitty. And I bought so many new Christmas decorations because I love decorating my little apartment for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. My roommate and I, that's one of our favorite things to do. So, a little bummed about that.
Yeah.
And I wanted the pod to see it too.
Yeah. We'll decorate it. We'll do Christmas in July.
I hate that shit. Keep Christmas where Christ was born in December.
I love Christmas in July.
I know. I think it's kind of cute. Now, why do people do that?
For fun.
Like, to me, Christmas in July is equivalent of, like, someone celebrating a half birthday.
I celebrate my half birthday.
I don't give a fuck about your half birthday.
All of America.
I don't give a fuck.
All of America celebrates my half birthday.
Which is what?
July 4th. And I'm proud to be an American. It's Ryan's half birthday. It's Ryan's half birthday. Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's your half birthday. I'm sorry. I just put that together.
Yeah. America loves my half birthday. I guess now I'll talk about my big old curveball.
Yes, talk about your biggest curveball.
Emphasize the ball. So, as I've mentioned on this podcast, and I've told everyone in my life and on the internet and strangers, I did have testicular cancer. I was diagnosed when I was 25, so a little over a year ago, like a year and a half ago. It was in May 2024, and this is the story's crazy. So
please tell the story. I'm hoping you would.
My great grandmother, she was 100.
I was like, please tell the story.
My great grandmother, God rest her soul, she was 100 years old. She passed on a Monday, the Monday before I got diagnosed. And at this point, I had no symptoms, at least symptoms that I knew of. And so she died. She which is sad, but she was ready to go.
100. That's baby.
It was her time.
Time to see the Lord.
She outlived my grandma, her daughter, and so after that, she was just kind of like, okay. So she passed away on Damn,
I mean, shit. That is got
she was it's tough.
Double homicide.
She's and obviously she still had my great aunt and my great uncle. But she
probably could have lasted a few more years. She probably just chose to go on out.
Maybe, I don't know.
Some old people get so old they're just ready.
Yeah, and I'm sure maybe that's where she was at. I mean, I don't see how anyone lives to 100 and isn't ready to go. But so
not much left for me. All right, I'm gonna be quiet.
And speaking of active, she was very active. Like she right up until she was 100, she was mowing her lawn, walking.
Shit.
Probably not, maybe not the last few years, but I remember her growing up, her being old, and she still was pretty active.
Mowing that lawn.
That's the importance of being living an active lifestyle, people.
That's right, baby.
Anyway, so she passed on a Monday. I got the call. The funeral was on Friday. I got a ticket to fly home on Wednesday. Tuesday night, I go out with some friends and like my back kind of hurts, or it doesn't hurt, but it feels weird. And so I'm like, well, maybe I just like have been drinking too much. I just won't drink tonight, whatever. Go to bed, wake up Wednesday. My flight is at like 4 or 5 p.m. I have a shift at Orange Theory that morning. I wake up, my left testicle is twice the size. And I'm like,
A little inflamed.
I said, okay, everybody, what's going on here? So I freak out and I'm like, well, I guess I'll go clock in at Orange Theory. So I go to
You're like,
Orange
little
Theory.
does anyone know, my ball is just
No, they
large.
knew. They knew. I told every single member
No,
that
I know
walked
you
up
were
those
freaking
stairs.
out because low-key, Ryan's kind of like me. Like, we're low-key hypochondriacs. So
Oh, I'm a huge hypochondriac.
yeah.
So I'm getting anyone who has an opinion. I'm like, what do you guys think? Everyone, my friends are like, oh, it's just
WebMD.
WebMD. They're like, it's probably just like a UTI or something like that.
Yeah, Katie
And,
was like, oh, like convince
yeah.
you to say the UTI or chlamydia or some shit.
And I didn't know guys could get UTIs. So I was like, okay, yeah, fine. And so I'm on the phone, like in between calling my mom and my dad, and they're, planning a funeral. They're stressed out. And they kind of like what we were talking about, where until they realize what it is, they're kind of like, you're fine, just get on the plane,
Yeah.
rub some dirt on it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get on the plane, and then I'm gonna go to the emergency room when we get to Arkansas, and go from there. I get on the plane, and guess whose assigned seat was right next to mine? Was my buddy's, who does not live in Arkansas. He was just catering a Walmart wedding up there.
Wait, I didn't know this. A Walmart
Yeah.
wedding? What the hell's a Walmart wedding?
The Waltons. They're from Arkansas, so they had a wedding.
Oh, I thought you said Walmart wedding.
Yeah, they founded Walmart. It's the family who like founded Walmart. So they got Bucko's money and they're flying and catering from New York City.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Sponsor. We love you, Walmart.
I mean,
we love you, girl.
Come on.
So he was sitting next to me and I was telling him all about this. I won't say his name because I don't know if he wants to too. But remember that I was sitting next to my buddy on the plane. That's important.
Okay.
So we land.
Sit next to Walmart. That's what we'll say. Sit next to Walmart.
Sit next to Walmart. And so I fly home. I see my parents. We go to the urgent care first. And thank the Lord the urgent care was closed. Because, I love urgent care, but sometimes they're kind of like...
They would have given you amoxicillin and put you on the way.
Yeah, they would have given me antibiotics and like, okay.
Here's some doxycycline. Go on.
Yeah. So we go to the ER, emergency room, and we're sitting there, and they take me back. They take my blood. Then I do a ultrasound, which, in case you didn't know, ultrasounds are not just for pregnant women. They're for...
No, they can do an ultrasound on anything.
Yeah. So I didn't realize. I would say very, 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 very uncomfortable. I've had a few now ultrasounds on my ball sack.
On your bull.
They're never great. There's one nurse.
They put that gel on there and they just push it around with the camera.
And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I'm sure it hurt.
Yeah. So we get the ultrasound done, and I'm such a big baby. They were probably like, this fucking like, let's get him out of here. Hurry up. I'm like, oh, can we take a break? They're like, no.
A break?
Yeah.
You'd never survive. Thank God didn't make you a woman. You would not survive childbirth.
I agree. I don't think.
Can we take a break like it's a tattoo session? Honey, this is an ultrasound to see if you have cancer. Can we take a break? Take 5.
Hey, I was like, just a pause. Just give me a second to breathe here.
A breath. A clock tick.
A clock tick. Give me a clock tick. You're rubbing all up and down my tumor.
Pushing all up and down that tumor right there, rubbing all.
Yeah, you're squishing my tumor here. Give me a second. So they finish the ultrasound and they let me back into the room. And I go back to the room. I'm waiting for my dad. And they come back in and they're like, hey, we've set you up an appointment with a urologist on Friday. This is Wednesday night at like 1 a.m. They're like, we couldn't get you in for tomorrow. So we're saying for Friday. Here's all the info. And at this point, I'm like, oh. So this is bad. So I'm like freaking out, obviously. And the guy's like, well, don't worry, you'll be just like Neil Armstrong. And
Excuse
wait,
what?
is that the one who went on the moon, or is that the one who
Yeah, what
what's
about
this?
him?
Wait, no, who's not the moon guy, the
Lance,
one
honey,
who's Lance.
Lance.
He's like, you'll be just like Lance Armstrong. And I'm like, who's Lance
That's the last shit I would.
Armstrong? I'm like, who's Lance Armstrong? He's like, you don't know who Lance Armstrong is? No! You just told me I have cancer, brother. I don't give a shit.
Wait, did they straight up say you like wait, I need you to go back. So
No. So at this point, they were like, we can't tell what it is.
we
You
need a
need a
second opinion.
urologist. Yeah,
Okay.
like you have to go to a urologist to find out. They're like, it could be cancer, it could be a mass, whatever.
We don't know.
But if it is cancer, at least she'll be like,
did you ever find out why he said you'll be like Lance Armstrong?
Because Lance Armstrong only has one test. He had testicular cancer too.
Well, you know what? That's the last fucking
but-
thing I'd ever want to be
Also,
compared
he
to.
sucks. Apparently, the guy's like a jerk. The cyclist, he's like a jerk.
The cyclist, Lance Armstrong.
He like did the cycle. He like rode the bike in that big competition. Wait,
No.
not the guy who went to the moon.
Who the Neil? Hold on.
Neil went to the moon, didn't he?
Okay. Yep, you're correct. Lance Armstrong. Sorry, you're tripping me up. Neil went to the moon, yes.
Neil went to the moon. Lance Armstrong was the cyclist.
Yes.
All right. Either way, I was like, I don't care. I don't want to have one testicle. I don't want to be like him.
I don't know fucking I am.
I don't care. So I have the appointment set for Friday, which is the same day as my great grandmother's funeral. And at this point, I
Double
obviously
homicide.
can't go. A double homicide. I obviously can't go. But my mom is like, I'll stay. And I was like, no, Mom, go to your grandmother's funeral.
Yeah.
The funeral, it's like 3 hours away from where I am. And I'm like, just go. My mom did, because that's where my family is, and that's where like my grandmother's funeral was. So my dad stayed with me to go to the non-oncologist urology appointment, and I was like, just tell everyone I have a kidney stone, because I don't want to tell everyone I have cancer.
I'm pissing pebbles.
Yeah, I don't want to tell everyone I have cancer until we know it's cancer.
Yeah, I'm just pissing out rocks. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, so I go to the urologist, and I'm sitting there, and he is like, I gave him the ultrasound that they gave me, and he was like, okay, I'm gonna go look at this. He's gone for maybe 3 minutes. He walks back in. He's like, yeah, as soon as I saw it's cancer. And I was like, yeah.
Hey!
I said, oh.
Talk about a curveball.
Bawling. And he's like, I'm like, okay, well, what do we do? What's next? He's like, well, we have to remove the ball. And I said, remove my ball?
The full ball?
Yeah, because apparently
now, do you have a sack, or do they take the sack as well?
No, I still have the sack.
So it's just a ballless sack.
So basically, it's like you have two. I need both hands. You have two sacks, and one's just like deflated.
Okay, here we go.
One's
you have
just
two
like
socks.
deflated.
One is filled with sand. One is empty.
Yeah, so it looks like a deflated. It's like deflated. It's like if you had two balloons and one was deflated. That's what it looks like.
Okay. Sorry.
So
damn, they couldn't snip that skin away. Get it out of the way.
What my manhood looks like now. Just thinking about two balloons. Anyway, so
hold on though. They couldn't get that out of the way for you.
What? The tumor?
No, they couldn't get the scrotum out of the way. Why'd they have to leave it? The empty sack. Why couldn't they snip the sack away? Or you don't do that.
You don't do that. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Because
there's nothing to hold it. Like, why would you carry around an empty purse?
Yeah, but then
if you have a purse that's full.
No, it's not like it's not like two separate. It's like one big.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just like anatomically incorrect.
I was like, what are you? It's not
me
two
as
separate.
if I've never seen balls before. I'm like, wait.
It's not two separate. Whatever. So
that's how I used to draw it as a kid. Two separate balls.
Yeah. So they were like, we're gonna have to remove the testicle, which I was like, whatever, just take it. But thankfully, if a little education for everyone out there, you really don't need two testicles. It's just one. Well, you don't like everything. Even with one testicle, my hormones are normal. Everything works fine.
Just like a kidney, you don't need two, just one.
Yeah.
Just like titties, you don't need two, just one.
Yeah. So they told me if I wanted to, I could get a cosmetic ball
An
to put in
implant?
there. Yeah, they're like just to like make it look regular, but I was like, no, I think it's more interesting. I think it's more interesting just to have a deflated balloon.
That's kind of funny to me.
Yeah. So then I at this point I was supposed to be gone from New York for 3 days, and now I'm gonna be gone indefinitely.
Yeah, I remember he sent a whole
And
text, and I was like, "No fucking way!" And he didn't tell us what kind of cancer. So my nosy ass, I
yeah.
immediately texted. I was like, "What kind?"
Well,
Because
that's the other
you
thing.
sent like a full text. You're like, "Guys, I have been diagnosed with cancer. It's gonna be okay." Yada yada yada.
What kind?
I didn't even. What kind? What kind? Well, because
Um,
once you have somebody that has dealt with cancer, like you feel honestly all automatically obligated or connected to someone. So anytime
yeah,
someone like talks about cancer, I'm like, oh, I know exactly where you're coming from. All I mean, I don't know physically how it feels, but
yeah,
having a direct family member, my father, who went through, stage 4 lung cancer.
yeah,
There's automatically that connection. So it's like, I think I was like, all right, tell me everything. Like,
yeah.
because also there's some wisdom, like, people, anybody that I know that has cancer, any information I can give or be of help,
Yeah.
type situation. Yeah, what kind?
What kind?
Awful.
Which, because I thought when I first started telling people, I was like, is it weird if I just tell them?
No, and you've embraced it. I'm so glad you've
I
embraced
have
it.
embraced now, but
It's
at
nothing
first I
to be
was like,
embarrassed about. It's not like
no, it
you.
wasn't. It's just
It's
like
not
I
like.
was like, it's my balls.
Yeah, it's not like you're some dirty like
Yeah,
dog who like did bad things and like
my dirty dog
accumulated diseases and it's not it's
with my
fucking
one balloon
cancer. Like,
deflated testicle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um
So
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 why don't you talk about the importance of on a serious note of men, you know, being in tune with symptoms and being, I don't know, was there any moment
yes,
where you felt just I don't know, speak about being of how important it is for men to get checked.
it's so important to go to the doctor, and I never went to the doctor. I hate it. It's just I was like, I'm fine. Why'd I go to the doctor? But you gotta go to the doctor
Yeah.
because if they catch it, especially with testicular cancer, which unfortunately is becoming a lot more prominent, if you go and catch it early enough, you don't have to go through chemo.
Yeah.
70% of men who go through testicular cancer don't go through chemo. I was one of the lucky 40 who did,
Yeah.
but and believe me, you don't want to go through chemotherapy if you can avoid it.
Of
So
course.
just look at your balls, feel around,
Yeah.
make sure there's no
And don't be
bumps
embarrassed.
or
Cannot be embarrassed.
no. You can ask questions. Go to your doctor. Have your doctor
Yeah.
feel your balls every now and then.
Yeah.
Let
That's
them check
literally
in
what they're
there.
specialized in.
Yeah.
Literally what they're specialized in.
Just do checkups, and if you have a symptom, don't Google it. Just go to the doctor.
Yeah.
I'm a hypochondriac, so I do.
Me
I think
too.
it's. I think
Big
I'm on
Web
death's.
MD
Yeah,
bookmarked.
I think I'm on death's door every other day.
Yeah.
But even with this stitches thing, if I didn't go for almost over a year, and if I'd gone earlier, I probably wouldn't have 4 cavities.
Yeah.
Thanks to chemotherapy, I probably maybe only have 1 or 2, but I got 4,
Maybe half one.
maybe half of one.
Now, one thing that I heard a lot of men say, because I've helped Ryan with a couple of cancer events that he's been so kind to
Yes.
invite me and be involved in, and that's a lot of where like a big part of our friendship really evolved was doing those things with him. A lot of men said the same statement, and it really hit home, and they were like, listen, man, like if you're not going to do it, I went to an event. Okay, let me start over. I went to an event where we did a lot of screening, Screen for Life with Ryan. It was over in New Jersey with the NAACP, right?
Yeah,
Was it with them?
And with
And
Glamming the Warrior.
And what
Check 'em
stuck with
out.
me was a lot of men said, listen, fellas, if you're not going to get checked for if you're not going to do it for yourself, do it for your family, do it for your brother, do it for your mom, do it for your children, because those people need you around. Those people need you
Mhm.
around. So if anything, if you're not going to selfishly get checked, then selflessly get checked. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
So
Yeah.
I thought that was a good way of putting it, especially for men who can be ashamed in that. Yeah. So thanks for getting on a serious note.
Of course. Well, I think that's it.
That's about it. Yeah, I'm trying to
So
think. I don't think I've got any other
we're we're about out of
curveballs
time
that have. I
here.
mean, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I guess,
Well, we'd like for you guys to share some water balloons or curveballs with us.
Yeah, water balloons or curveballs. Send us your water balloons.
Would love to know.
We're gonna launch some sort of interactiveness with you guys.
Yes.
We're gonna get on
We
that.
love interactive.
I love to interact with you guys. So when we do that, hop on it.
Yes, you better. Listen, I say to my clients in my classes all the time, if I ask y'all a question or if I interact with you, you better entertain me and give me an answer. You can fake it, you can lie, just give me something.
Give me something.
How y'all feeling today? Great. How did you up that effort? Yeah or no? Hell no. Give me an answer.
Give me an answer, y'all.
Give me a fucking answer.
But this will be our setup for the
next
little
couple,
future.
Perhaps. Yeah.
Which I love it. I think.
Which I love it too. Thanks, Dad.
I got to step up my. I just got my shitty ring light.
You need to find you a D-Russ, a David Russell.
Papa Russell.
I'm like, I like call him. I'm like, hey, Dad, I booked you a flight. You're gonna go to Ryan's and you're gonna set his stuff up for him.
Yeah. But with that, guys, thank you again for listening.
Yes.
We love you.
We love you so much.
If you want to support, just be sure to follow us. Subscribe to our YouTube, our Ball Studios. We are under, so our YouTube is under our parent company, Ball Studios NYC. If you subscribe to that really helps us a lot. Like, subscribe, share, comment.
Also, follow us on our individual.
Yeah.
Follow me, Grainger Lee Russell, at Ryan Lynch.
At Ryan X Lynch.
X.
But yeah, love you guys. And thank you so much for watching it. We'll see you next week, honey.